So it is recording, all right. So my first question is, did all of the cells in our body come from just one cell?
Do all of the cells in our body come from just one cell?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, yeah, that's all right. So, can you think you could get like a little more into it? Do you know how, or
Do I know how we develop?
yeah?
So, when we have an egg and a sperm, right, come together, then they start to divide, but it starts off as a singular
Yeah. All right.
cell.
Do you know what mitosis means?
What mitosis means?
Yeah.
Oh, I should. Mitosis and meiosis. I think mitosis is when... wait. I think mitosis is when you have a... One is where... Mitosis is where a singular cell starts to divide, and meiosis is, or is it backwards?
Mitosis, it makes an exact copy of the cell, so that the same DNA can be found in every cell.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's kind of an answer for question 1, 2. This is my second question. Do you know how do organisms grow bigger after they are born? Do you know that?
How do organisms grow bigger after they're born?
Yeah.
Ask me in a different way.
We could skip to that one and let's go to number 3. How do sexual reproduction lead to genetic variation? What does that mean?
Because the two parents have different DNA strands, and so you're getting different backgrounds, different mixes of different variety of things.
Yeah, that's called crossing over. So crossing over is just the exchange segment of DNA between homologous and chromosomes. And chromosomes is chromosomes are long continued threads of DNA that consists of numerous genes. So do you get the question 3?
Yes.
All right. So question 4 is, what is cancer and what does it have to do with how cells normally make copies of themselves?
Cancer is like an uncontrollable growth of cells, right? It's an uncontrollable like mass and growth of cells.
Actually, it's they don't grow enough.
They don't grow enough?
Yes, yeah, so they do not grow enough. So when it goes to the cell cycle, it makes a bad copy. So what's it called? Cancer is like cells reproducing. Oh yeah. All right, so you were right.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh.
I came wrong.
Okay, no, that's fine.
All right, so yeah, so cancer, yeah, it was right on.
So it's an uncontrollable growth of cells.
Yeah, cells, yeah. So now, what controls life and the development of the cells?
Repeat it.
What controls life and the development of the cells?
What controls, like, human life?
Yeah.
And the development of cells? Interesting question. What controls human life and the development of cells?
Yeah. Do you not know that?
I guess. I don't know I guess not. That's a strange question.
There's a cell cycle, which is it has the cell cycle is a cycle which is gap 1, which is when the cells grow. Then synthesis, where DNA is created. Then gap 2, proteins and organelle synthesis. And then mitosis, which is cells and nucleus that are splitting. Yeah. So question 6, do cells always make exact copies of themselves when they divide?
No. When a cell divides, does it make an exact copy of itself? I think so, unless you have some type of like
Yeah,
disease.
they always make an exact copy of the cell so that each cell has the exact chromosomes of in each DNA. So
But
that,
unless you have like a disease or some type of,
yeah, like cancer. So yeah, chromosomes, like I told you, is a long thread of DNA consisting of genes. When chromosomes it actually has two more, which is with chromatic, and chromatic is like what's half of a chromosome.
mhm.
Yeah, and then there's chromatin, and a chromatin is like they lose chromatid, so it's like they lose half of the chromosome.
Okay.
So how do living things grow and repair themselves? Do you know that?
Did you ask me that already? How do living things grow and repair themselves? Isn't it through the cell cycle?
Yeah. So it's through the cell
I was
cycle.
paying attention.
All right then. So let's go back to which one we didn't answer.
I don't think I answered number 3.
Right. Yeah. So do you know? Oh no, number 3. Yeah, you did.
It was like how do you grow?
Yeah. How do sexual reproduction lead to genetic variation?
No, I answered that one.
No, she didn't answer number 2.
Okay, so
How does organisms grow bigger after they are born?
I'm assuming just through cell division and
It's through the blood, skin, nerves, and other cells divide from haploid to diploid. And haploid is the cell that has only one copy of each chromosome, and which is the long thread of DNA. And diploid is the cell that has 2 copies of each chromosome. So you kind of get it now?
yes.
All right then.
I remember learning this, and now it's all mixed up in my head.
So that is the end of the interview, miss. So thank you.
You're welcome.